Hello, hello. How is everyone? I guess nobody's able to guess what I'm doing. It's what I end up with that you're supposed to be guessing. What the project is today. I'm tearing up my foils, I'll show you. That's what I'm doing right now. So when you hop on, please say hello. No, Betty, that's not it at all. Come and join the live. It's something most people do with paint, but I've decided I'm not using paint today. So if you're joining me, please say hello. Tell me what you're doing. Hello, Betty. Hello, Amanda. You're here. How are you, my friend? I'm feeling much, much better today. I am tearing some of this. I don't know how much I need. But the first thing I'm going to show you as I turn you down, there's only two of you, is, well, now there's only, nope. I have a board that I painted the sides, and I am going to tape the edges. And yes, hi Maddie, how are you? I hope you're well. Just taping the edges. This is just a cheap board that I'd used for something else. And I'm just taping the sides because the ones that guessed that I was going to be using resin were right, but they didn't guess what I was going to be doing with the resin. No pumpkins, no landscape, nope. Guess nobody wants to win Happy Mail. So I'll wait for a few more minutes. Hopefully people will join. I'm just taping the edges because, as I said, yes, I will be using resin. If not today, tomorrow. Oh, I wish it was a moon scene now, but that's a good idea, but it's not. Not a moon scene, not a tree of life. Yeah, but you have to guess what the project is going to end up, not what I'm using. Hi, Hazel. Hi, everyone. Yeah, you got resin right, too. Yeah, those that got resin right were right about the resin, but what is the project going to be? Well, I hope it will be. I've never, ever done this. I had plans for something else this morning, but all of a sudden, for some reason, my brain started to think maybe posting the clipboard, and there's one more part to the clipboard, will help everyone figure it out. Okay, for those of you that watched the reel earlier today, or was it yesterday? I can't remember. You will have seen me use this. This came from a friend of mine. Hold on, I'm coming. And a 10 by 12 sheet, like this. Hold on. Am I frozen? Okay, no scarecrow. I used this on the clipboard. This is something a friend of mine sent me to try out. And I cut it to fit this. And it's the same exact thing that I used on, in the reel. So hopefully when I put it in, I don't mess up. And I hopefully cut it straight. Not straight enough, obviously, but that's why I painted here, but not very well either. So I'm just going to try, and I don't remember how I did this on the clipboard. Nope, no lady. I got this all wrong. But I'd better be able to remove it, because otherwise my whole project will go down the drain. Yep, and there are two pieces. I removed the bottom piece, the blue piece, and I stuck it onto my board. And just want to make sure it's all stuck there. And although you can't see my board, I'm just trying to smooth it out. I should have gotten, oh, hold on, let me see if I have a credit card. Thank you for all the messages, for those who contacted me and let me post. It was a miserable 2 days. Dizziness is never fun. I'm going to use this to make sure it's adhered. And then I'm going to attempt to remove it and leave the stickiness behind. Make sure I don't know what this is called. She sent it to me. I've been reaching out to the company to see if they yeah, it's a sheet of it's a vinyl adhesive, yes. I guess you can use it on your Cricut. But let's start. So I tore up my foils. That's the first thing I need to let you know. I tore up the foils. In different shapes, and I'm going to adhere the foils and no flag, no landscape, no vase of flowers, no unicorn. Good guesses, they're all good guesses, but nope. I want to try and put all my foils on a colon Colon, you mean like a body, part of your body, colon? No, I didn't think about that, but it's a good guess. Let me see what other, oops. No. That's not supposed to work this way. Things aren't supposed to get stuck. A face, nope. That would be, no, it's not a colon. It's the simplest thing on earth. And look at how quickly you can remove your foils. And look how clear it is. So I applied it on. And this is better coverage than anything I've ever used. Did I not get coverage here? I guess not. But it doesn't matter because we're going to be filling it up with some things. Let's see what else we can add. And for the areas that don't have anything, no, not flowers, no, it's not. It is an abstract of sorts, but what kind of abstract? Look at this, isn't that amazing? I love how quickly this stuff releases. Hold on, I've got more colors. Where are my other ones that I cut at the beginning? I'll fix this. I don't want any straight lines. That's another hint I will give you. You're close, very close, Lynn, but it's not really, I'm hoping it won't be a collage as a collage. Did I remove this one? I don't know if that foil came off or not. Let's see. Nope, I did not pull it off, so I'm pulling it off now. And I should have left a piece of foil sticking up. I just wish my foils would stop coming off in the wrong places. Not a desert, not a kite. Keep trying. Hopefully my idea will work. And if it doesn't, well, it should though. So any more guesses? Yes, Betty! You got it. Betty, you got it. I love that, the economy. Yep. Yep, the economy's up and down and right, front and left, and it is going to be a geode. What gave it away, Betty? Did I say something that gave it away? Obviously, right here, I did not apply. Where's the white paper? I did not apply some of this sticky stuff, but it all came off my paper. Yeah, it did take a while. I just thought that it would be good to have you guys guess. It's not going to be an exact geode because I didn't want to make it too easy, but it was easy for Betty. Yes. I was sure you guys would get it from the very beginning. I don't know why. I thought this was an easy one. Obviously, wherever it's sticky, this stuff is going to stick. For some reason, it's not sticky here. Let's do some of this. But I love this paper for smooth surfaces. So I'm just filling in now with bits and pieces. Yes. But this was something I've never ever done with you guys. I've done it with paint. But today I've decided I was going to try it with geodes. So let me just put this right now to fill in. And then we're going to seal it. And it doesn't look like a geode at all right now. I don't know if it will look. It is a great idea. And Betty, I'm going to send you one of those sheets as well, so you can try it out. She sent me a few, and I gifted some to another friend of mine who does foils. And yes, it is. You have foils, right, Betty? So you can do this with it, or shall I include some foils? Oh no, you won. You won, Betty. It'd be good if I can think of competitions like this every now and then. Okay, let me put these back. because they're not all used up. I was planning on using more colors, as you can see. And I will put in whatever I didn't use, Betty. Not the scraps, obviously, but all of these. Let me just put these to one side and throw out the ones that are spent. These, Betty, will also go in your package. I just used whatever scraps I had. So Betty won't mind getting these, will you? The scraps that I did not use. Let me just fold this, or let me put this down somewhere so that I can send it to Betty. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, I'm going to include these, Betty, with the thing. Let me just put a tape around them. Or something around them. I need to find... Do I have rubber bands? Yeah. A rubber band. You're welcome. So hopefully this company will respond. And if they don't, well, it's their loss. I'll have to find somewhere else. Okay, so let's put a coat of I'm using the infuser by Posh Chalk to seal my project, because you know after every foil project you need to seal it because it will remain tacky. And then we're going to add, it's either going to be gold leaf or real gold leaf, which is why I included this. Or I could do both the gold leaf and the Posh pigment. Maybe we'll do both. And look, get something. I've been trying lately. I didn't say, Lynn, a friend of mine sent them to me to try out. She doesn't sell them, but she's reaching out to the company to see if she can get them for me. But I think that, for example, what I thought of was if you wanted to design your own Christmas cards, or if you wanted to do your own background, and it doesn't have to be you know, anything expensive, or, you know, just something. And then I'm going to get my thin brush. And the Posh Chalk infuser dries quite quickly. Yes, it is. I don't have a cry cut. Okay, so let's do some gold leafing as well as, we'll do both. I'm going to use this for the gold leafing. You know what, Lynn? I'll see if I know I have one full sheet, the one I just showed you. I don't know if I have any others, but I will check. Okay, I'm going to make the, put the gold leaf in the areas I definitely have stuff missing. Like right here. We'll do 2 areas of gold leaf. Or maybe more. We'll do this, remind me where I'm putting this. And then I think I'll mix some infuser. Because this might take 10 minutes to dry. No, Betty, I'll send it to you. And I'll try and find one for Lynn. I'll ask her to send me if she has any more. If I don't have any here, I will make sure Lynn gets one. Okay, so let's get the gold from the Posh Chalk. And I want to use lemon gold. No, I want pale gold. Let's see if I have any pale gold. That's silver. Yep, I do. No, Betty, I said I will find one for Lynn. I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but I will bend over backwards and make sure Lynn gets one. What's yours is yours, my friend. And what Lynn will get is what Lynn will get. So please don't worry. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find a small container. For some reason, when you stop doing lives for a couple of days, you lose everything. I'm just going to have to use a plate. Let me get a plate. Oh, please don't worry. Lynn, she won't tell me where she got it from. And that's okay for her not to tell me. She's doing this as a favor, and I will ask her if she has. You can see I'm mixing my pale gold with my pigment. This is by Posh Chalk. Please don't insist, you guys. You're worse than Lebanese. You're so funny, Betty. You are unbelievably funny. Let me just... do this. And let's see how... I'm trying to do a thin line. And on purpose, I didn't mix it very well. And I'm just going to put dots. I want it thicker. You're so funny. Oh, Betty, you're so funny. Trust me, I respect my elders, trust me. So I'm just putting I don't know how this is going to turn out, by the way, because as I said, I have not done this before. You know, Betty, I love you very much. You know that. But you remind me of the Lebanese people. Not that that's a bad thing, but they do have a bad thing, that they're always fighting over bills and gifts and... Betty, what's your favor? And I will consider it. I will consider it. How's that? Yes, of course. She will get it for her daughter. You do? See, I'm not seeing... I might not do the gold leaf, you know why? But no, I want to. I'm just doing the edges, just in case. And I think over here, I'm just letting it be bumpy a bit. Lynn, do you have scraps of foils, or shall I send you some? Yes, I'm doing resin and crystal. And I'm adding a few other things too. I'm just going a bit heavier on the on some of the areas. Whilst waiting Okay, Betsy, yes, ma'am. Let me see if, okay, let's try some of the foil. And remember, the foil and the gold leaf is available on my website with the foil adhesive, the gold adhesive. Let me just get a thin brush. And now we can compare the difference. Are you all able to see well, or am I moving off camera? Please let me know. On this paper, as you know, it's very fine. Sorry, I'm talking and I'm thank you, Betty. Of course, we have to laminate this. This did not work. Let's try here. And I will burnish it as soon as the pigments dry. Oh, really? You know what? I was having that problem a couple of weeks ago. There were some people's comments that I was not seeing. And Facebook, as usual, is incredibly annoying. I'm just trying to open a piece. Let me just dry the, the pigment. Yeah, probably. Well, I'm glad I'm seeing some comments, hopefully all of them. Really, Amanda? Wow. That's not fun. I think this one goes there. I might be making a mess as well. I would have liked my lines to be thinner. And if I was doing this again, I would do it thinner. And not keep any Hi Amber. So I'm just going to dry this and then yeah, that's true, Betsy. Let me move the leaf out of here. And I just want to some of the sorry. That's my issue with gold leaf. I don't like the fact that I have straight line here, but we can cover it up. And besides the quartz, and you know, you can always repaint this area here. I've missed you too. Yeah, Facebook has removed a lot of my normal, I'm not seeing even from my business. Oh, look at this. I just burnt it. I told you, never a dull moment. Okay, let's see this. So let's start. What did I do with my glue? I haven't done any resin for a while. So let me see if I can find my glue. If not, we're going to have to work without glue. Actually, you know what I just thought of? I just thought of something. Hold on. There's a product called Stickles that I have somewhere here. Hold on a second. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm looking for it. Oh, where did I put it? Where did I put my... Maybe it's in here. Just give me a second. Where is it? Someone tell me where I put it. Well, I have a 3D glue pen, so maybe we'll use that, but I want my stickles. Alright, I'm going to use my 3D glue pen, but that takes a while to dry, and I wanted to do I'll just open up another one. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Hi, Laura. Yeah, I'm feeling much, much better. Thank you, Laura. The last couple of days have not been fun. Okay, so I want to put the quartz somewhere. And the quartz, I think, will take the color of what's underneath. So I'm just going to put these here. I have some of these, oops, that I'm going to put here. Actually, I'm going to put blue here. I think I got blue. And these are just glass, how is your mom? Yes, it is a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm putting some blue. And I'm going to put actually some blue here. So let me just pour. This is my interpretation of a foiled geode. I don't want to add too much glue because I want to foil it today. I want to resin it today. So I have to remember. But if it's not dry, then we might have to wait till tomorrow. I've also got some seed beads that I want to use. Oops. I want to put this one here. Do you think that goes? The colors? Hi, Ari, how are you? I'm going to, I want to put something here. Let's see what colors I have. I want to break up this. So maybe if we do some orange and pink and blue, do you think that would break it up? And we'll add some yellow here. But I'm going to add something else because I still don't like these. Oh, I have a sparkling one. Yeah, things work better in 5. And I've got some clear. I don't know that I like this like that. Let's see. No, I don't think I like those. Let's try these with some clear. No, those I don't like. Oh, that's okay, don't worry. I don't want to put the clear because that's going to reflect through what's underneath. And I want to try and space it out. So what does everyone think, this will work or not? I have another one here, so 3. I don't want one there. Let's try one of these here. Yeah, I'm not liking this, the color of this. I want to put this in as well, but I might wait until the resin is poured because it might float. So let me put some of these. I think these are see-through. Oh, I forgot to put glue, but that's okay. You know what? It's okay. I'm going to leave I don't like this one by itself. So let me see if I can put one here. And let me get another one. And put some around this one. Hopefully, the reason I was putting glue is because these are very, very thin. They're very lightweight. Someone tell me about my composition because I can't see. The purple one, where did I do with it? Overlapping the 2 blues. Right here or right here? See, this is the shade of, it's not really purple. I don't know what it is. But let me put some of these here. I'm going to load it up. Why not? It's my first time using glass like this completely on foils. Oh, thank you for sprinkling, Amber. I appreciate that. These are gold. Let's do some more blue. There's something that's bothering me about this area. Don't like this. Left. Oh, this one. See that you think it would look good there? I mean, I can leave it. Let me put some more glue here. And I need something here. Oops, that's not good. Okay, I also have these seed beads in the corner, right here. I could leave it here. Left corner, top or bottom. Okay, I put it in the left corner. Does that work? Let me cut this. I have this and I have this. So I might use some of these as well. Okay, let's see. No. Try bottom, too big for the top. See, I can't fit it here, but I can fit it here. Let's try this one, but something needs to go here. And I need something for the middle. Does that look better, Betty? And let me just start moving these so that we don't have them all over the place. Okay, how does this look? Does this look any better? And should I add some pink seed beads? Is Gwendolyn here? I know she had her surgery this morning for her second eye. And she sent me for resining the most amazing container and spreader, and I want to use those. Maybe off center to the left. Off center to the left. Does that work? I should have okay. Let's open some of this. And let me put some here. I don't know why I want to put this one there, although it doesn't go. Maybe here. Let me put some of this. Do you think this purple is okay to use? Look at it. Okay. So yes or no to this one? Okay. Should I add this? Somebody tell me. Nobody's going to tell me, or I'm too impatient. Okay, I added it. Okay, let me just, before I measure my Oh, God, help me with my words. My resin, I just want to make sure that things are as much in place as possible. And we'll see how it turns out. It is an experiment. And if it works, then it'll be great. The pink. No, they're violet. Sorry, you're right. Betsy, you are right. They looked purple in the dark. I mean, they looked pink in the dark. Okay, do you think that's enough? And I am going to, oops, wrong thing. I'm going to close all my containers because you know me and containers. And please, you need to remind me to use this that has a pink in it. It's shaved ice. And this that has sequins in it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're purple. You're right. They're purple. Okay, I'm going to move this out of my way. Measure the resin. And let me move just all of these so that they're not in my way. Let me get the resin, let me measure, let me get my gloves as well. Sometimes using your finger is best. Okay, let's just get the resin, but I need to get my container. And this out of the way. And look how sweet, this was one of the things she sent me. And this is for me not to burn my fingers. Look at this amazing stirrer. And she sent me 3 cups and 3 measuring spoons, and she sent me everything. Okay, I'm going to pour my resin. Let me just clean this with some alcohol. And paper towel. I feel like I'm operating in slow motion. Oh, and my computer's gone off. Hey, I can't see comments anymore. That was very nice. Oh, you did? Betty, I can't find those those things. I get them from, what's it called? Amazon. Okay, so you all remember that when I did tape off my board right at the very beginning, and I've moved it to the side because I don't want to drop anything, and I need gloves. I feel like I'm operating in slow motion. That was very nice to her. As was Laura, also sent me a gift card for the dollar store. So I'm going to go shopping there, and that was very sweet of her too. Everybody's so kind, so nice. Okay, I'm going to do and half an ounce. I'm going to do 20 millis actually. And these cups are hard to see. So let me just put, nope. I'm just looking for a pen or for something that I can mark. And 40. Okay. So I'm going to pour 20 millis. I know I'm getting back into it. Being not well for a few days knocked me out. But thank God. That was really kind. Everybody is so amazingly kind, so thoughtful. Oops, 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 oops. I think I put too much. I did put too much. This is not going to work, so I'm just going to add just a touch of the resin. Just a touch. If it doesn't work, you can blame Gwendolyn. And the reason you can blame her is because I'm not used to measuring with these cups. I'm joking. I'm joking. And look at this amazing stirrer. Let me just... Okay, I'm going to start measuring, and I'm a bit concerned about my stirring, I mean. I am going to time myself. It's 3:11 now. At 3:14, it should be done. No, that's this way. So how was everyone? How was your weekend? I haven't had the chance to talk to you, to talk to anyone actually. Laura, I'll go shopping with your gift probably this weekend. Oh, you did set a timer, Betty? Great, thank you. Aren't they nice? Yeah, I've never seen them. I didn't know they sell those. I've been buying stuff from Amazon, but not this. Oh, I'm sure I'll find lots of goodies. Yeah, I think it's going to be my shopping weekend. Gwen also sent me a resin a resin thing, mat. And she sent me those most amazing beads. Oh, Amber, so you're not having that much fun doing rental stuff. But the beads were black, white, and you know those black and gray, or is it paisley? No, not paisley. It's buffalo. Buffalo colored round wood, what are they called? What did I say they were called? Wood circles, wood beads. And those were really cute. But then when I went looking what other colors they had, because I wanted gold. Yes, buffalo clay, that's right. Yes, that's correct, Betty. I saw some with gold, so I ended up buying those. And I don't know how I got on the same place, Amazon, but there was this beads that you add water to, and you could add floating candles and gold beads for Christmas. So I ended up buying those. Then I ended up buying a big turntable, wooden turntable. Oh, time's up. Okay, Betty, time's up. Hopefully I've mixed the right amount. So I'm going to start and just drizzle because I don't want anything to move. Can everyone see? And I do have my glass all over. And my beads. Let me just see if I can move this one. This one. I'm just trying to get them to settle in one area. Okay, let's put some here. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Lynn, for keeping me on my toes. Just want to move this here. I'm just moving the beads closer. I just hope I did not mess up the measurements. Does it? I can't tell. I really can't tell. When you're seeing it right in front of you, you can't tell how good it looks. Usually I have to take a picture and look at it from a picture to figure out what's wrong. So I think I've got almost everything covered except for this. So now I'm just going to spread it all over. I hope it turns out. If it doesn't, we'll try it again, because I think that would be an amazing way to do some geodes. Next time I don't think I'll use that many colors. I think that was my first mistake. Well, not a mistake, but learning. Just want to make sure everywhere is covered, and sorry if I'm not checking comments. I want to make sure that we get the resin everywhere. And the frame, by the way, was painted using not Dixie Belle, Paint Pixie. Their metallic blue, because I thought that would go with the foils. I think I made just enough. Thank you, Betty, for doing that. I think it is pretty level, Lynn. I did put on the edges tape. And if it doesn't look level, it's because I've got some what do you call it? Gold leaf. And it doesn't look level, maybe. Do you see it as not level? I'm just making sure that there is resin everywhere. There's a lot on this side. So I'm just going to move it here. And I just want to make sure it's all covered. And I'm looking at it in different directions in the light. I want to make sure I don't have any gaps. Put this there because it's I just put some tape, Amber. That's the only thing I did. I just put some tape. Thank you, my friend. I want to put this here, and then I need my heat tool. And then we'll spread some of the shaved ice. Yes, they would. They would, absolutely, Betty. Oops. I'm just getting rid of the bubbles, and there's quite a few because I wasn't very careful. Well, bubbles will happen. Bubbles will happen also more so when you're pouring over a substrate like wood, because wood is a breathable material, and just make sure that when you're doing this, that you keep your hand moving. I see the mistakes. There are too many straight lines, which I'm not happy about, but these are all learning learning tools for us. Okay, now I'm just going to add right here some, and right here. I want to get rid of these. So I can reuse this jar. I don't know if the shaved ice is going to peek through, but I'm just doing one pinch. And oops, I'm just going to double check this and raise it up so you can see it. I'm just checking. I'm moving it just so that I can check to make sure. I may have some areas that I might have missed, and I'm okay with that. Oh, thank you. I need to see what it looks like. I think next time I'll have a more defined pattern, like maybe a U instead of just all over. I will do this again. I like what the shaved ice has done to the blue. It's broken it up, which I like. I'm quite pleased with it, I think. Let me just add this. I might just want to add just the final. There is one place I want to add some shaved ice, and that's right here. Doing shaved ice with gloves is not a good idea, but I'm so glad you enjoyed it, and I will be back tomorrow. Let me just turn you back. I will turn you back. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm a mess, but that's okay. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope so. I hope so. Thank you, Betty. Thanks, Amber. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. I enjoyed this. This is kind of new for me to do in this group. I'll think of something else tomorrow. I'd better go fix myself up after being in bed for 2 days, 2.5 days. I will see you all tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Can't promise that the project will be as exciting as this. Thank you. But I will try. And maybe in a couple of weeks, we can do another one. Having learned what we've learned from here, I think it would be a great idea. And tomorrow I'll show you the results of all this, okay? Thanks very much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Have a good evening, everyone.